Yes, we've never said he's not smart. Yes, he throws insults. They are characteristics, yes, or characters that we don't like. But that doesn't mean he's not sensible.
Support you, but I think Shatta Wale is doing for Sarkodie what the industry did not do for him when he did his industry address. Because I
Welcome to another episode of the Fan Zone here on OneplayAfrica. As always, I'm Joseph A.B. in the building with NYB and Tilly Equia Nipa. Tilly, I don't see your braids. That's nice.
yeah, thank you.
How much?
Oh, a cool 100 Ghana will suffice. Will suffice.
NYB, what they happy?
I don't.
Everything nice.
Everything nice.
You share actually.
Oh yeah.
I say you cap some child money before so come now. You bring me some there.
Oh, you share check there for actually. Why we? I need share check.
Charlie, it's actually with to me, but I mean, it's all good. We're back in the studios. I keep reminding you that this is the only show that focuses on you, the fan. All right, we review your comments to your celebrities, yes, and then the one where they make sense, we gonna make it far. The one we know the far to, you understand. Yeah, we'll handle no better about until I know be but it's all fun, yo. So we're going straight to our first story. Shatta Wale is in the news today, and he tweeted that this week is for Sarknation #No Pressure album. Come on, let's go. Let's all support at Sarkodie on this Ghana #GOG. All right. So the fan came to reply. The fan is at Make Your Mind Day. And the fan said, who hacked Shatta Wale's account? When did he learn sense? Guys, who make us start with? I said, I'm going to pusa.
Me, I'm crashing.
Charlie, some of y'all are mean, or NYB.
Ladies first.
Ladies first.
I want this today. I want agree. Every day,
ladies first.
Gentlemen first. What am I can do?
Okay, so this brings us to the point that even the women are still ceding to the men. So thank you for that.
Even that I accept. Proceed, Your Highness.
Oh yeah, Shatta Wale. The fun. I think the fun is being harsh. I don't think this is the first time Shatta Wale has bigged up a project. I think he did sing for Stonebwoy. I think in the past he's done some for some of his industry people. So it's not the first time he's doing this. So I don't understand where the guy comes in where he says it's about the sense bit. Because we all know a dumb person cannot make the amount of money Shatta Wale makes from this industry.
There have been instances where Shatta has been seen, on camera, throwing insults and being very harsh and
yes, but we've never said he's not smart. Yes, he throws insults. They are characteristics, yes, or characters that we don't like. But that doesn't mean he's not sensible. And I feel what Shatta Wale is doing this time around is beautiful. Because in as much as, yes, Sarkodie probably had the hype, but now with the involvement of Shatta Wale, and I've seen the young boys also posting, it has brought in more conversations surrounding the whole album, which was previously not there. Especially, I think if it was to be released on the 9th of July, it wouldn't have received the kind of hype it is receiving now, because the hype was down. And with the likes of Shatta Wale putting, and I'll even say Shatta Wale is even smarter, because when you realize Sarkodie is about to release an album, and the whole conversation naturally will be moved towards Sarkodie, you don't want to be part of the conversation. And this is one way Shatta Wale is putting himself in the conversation by people being like, hey, Shatta Wale posts about Sarkodie, Shatta Wale talk, and you get it. And this after Sarkodie also showed mutual respect for Shatta Wale by tweeting about the Sharks. So it's this comment there, be like, the guy be hardcore Sarknation way still, the old dude they pin him or he be being fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tilly.
Funny enough, I had a nice point in my head. It just diluted. The point just
Bring it back.
Yeah, like when he was talking something I say you get an insight, like Jesus opens and then it just closes. What I have to say won't make sense.
Let it make sense.
Like the cool idea just disappeared.
Okay, so I should read the comment for you again. It might probably bring it all back. And I might be also the sound hammer.
Somebody about coming
The fan said, who hacked Shatta Wale's account? When did he learn sense? With some plenty LOL emojis.
I still don't remember. Let me say the other things.
All right.
Shatta Wale, when the deal learn sense part is the part where I don't really agree with, but I think of late Shatta Wale is doing. Oh, thank you, Lord, it has come back. Shatta Wale is doing this. That is not it. Shatta Wale is doing give and take. If you do good, I do good for you. It's like you there for me, I there for you, because I see that Shatta Wale now, he posted something about Jackie when Jackie's song was about to drop, and I went to check. Apparently, Shatta Wale's something about Shatta Wale. Jackie posted. Utimu say, if you support me now, I will support you. But I think Shatta Wale is doing for Sarkodie what the industry did not do for him when he did his industry address. Because I feel like if he had people supporting him or some of the big artists to be vocal or tweeting about some of the points that he raised, it would have garnered a little bit more seriousness or attention as opposed to the way people treated it. People treated it as, oh, Shatta Wale they talk, they sing song. However, we all know that Sarkodie is about to drop an album. Shatta Wale just still supports behind. I mean, people will say that if it takes for that, like Sarkodie did his Shazzy thing for him, so me too, I'm just sort of doing that for you. But I feel that thing that he didn't get with the industry address that he did, if he had like a Sarkodie, maybe a Stone Boy, or Chiame Kwame or somebody just throwing support on one of the points that he raised, because I had an interview with Dipoti. Dipoti is part of Shatta Wale's team, and according to him, they are just surprised that aside all the salient points Shatta Wale raised, none of the artists have come out to come and support it. So I had to say, so I think that he is doing it for the other artists, and I'm hoping that just to cancel the idea that it's not a give and take affair, he will be doing that small in the future. Then we know, say, okay, at least if you won't show me love as a brother, I will show you, so that moving forward you will know how to show me love. That's what he's trying to do. I hope he does that. If not, if he leaves it at no pressure and another artist album, Pure Akan album is coming, Pure Akan album here, Gift of God, you see Gift of God, your friend is saying Golden Boy album, I haven't seen Shatta Wale tweet about it yet. Does that mean that, you know, because I know they have a cool relationship, or links any kiddie, I don't know any kerfuffle that has happened between them. So is he promoting this because Sarkodie was the only person that will support behind him when he did the Shazzy thing, like Obe make him post made him visible? Is he a tit for tat affair for him as Shatta Wale, or he is just showing the love that he thinks he's not getting in the industry to the other people?
Okay, so that's a question we will answer later. But I think this is beautiful. If we can get more of our Ghanaian acts, you know, throwing weights behind each other, it go help the industry. And how do you know what I'm saying?
It's already there. We get it every day. If it will happen, it will happen. We will Sarkodie no big up. Uncle say,
anyway, it is here and you're say Shadow at make your mind day.
Your mind no day.
Shadow, why say your mind no day? Tell me.
For lessons.
Ah.
You talk to Shatta no lessons.
Bleda, what you say?
For lessons.
And on to the next. So on to our next story from a fan. It says, I feel pity for organizers of Ghana Party in the park. All these money spending and the program make beams. If you carry everything put at Sarkodie top, this is what's going to happen. Sarkodie Ankasan, how much it promote in album, not concert? Tilly, I'll start with you.
First of all, it's a dumb tweet, because there are a lot of things that today I was privy to be in a conversation that finally with somebody in the space or the organizers of the event, and a lot of conversations that we didn't even know about. Apparently, 4 days to the event, it was cancelled in UK. the event was cancelled. In as much as they brought the boys to the UK now, because this is actually the first outdoor event like this that has been organized in the UK after COVID, after the eased COVID restrictions. So because of that, there were certain, strict protocols just to, because they were not sure these people could pull it off. 4 days to the event, they cancelled the event. So their lawyers had to go in and all. Some of these artists, their managers couldn't go for the trip because aside that, you can run. Because of the COVID, traveling from one space to another has become very difficult now. I mean, you will pay a lot and there's a lot of scrutiny. If you go, you have to be in quarantine for 10 days. If your test comes out and you're okay, 5, those kind of things. So these people had a lot. And can you imagine, after the show, he said over 1,800 people are asking for a refund of their monies because they couldn't make it. And most of them even requested for a refund before the event. One, because there was this thing that the event had been cancelled, which they were trying to sort out. And 2, because of the weather. That day, the weather wasn't good, so they were not sure of the weather. So a lot of people had to take refund. So my point is that this picture that the person posted, which I have seen, using this as a ever starting events, and I ever started program now, what about Gina stage? And I say, I'm out for I went to client, then somebody takes an view picture, and then you say that the event made this. I mean, we've seen the videos too. And I think instead of us making dumb tweets like this, we should be bigging up the organizers of the event who made it happen. I mean, there are so many award schemes and things that they had to pull back because they haven't had somebody who was brave enough to be the first to do something to see if it will work. These guys have done it. They are doing something in the UK. UK is so to say Ghana, when they say don't do and you go and do, or like somebody says give me my money and you I say one tea and now this kind of Ghana. You have problems. These people have organized an event. Sarkodie, what has Sarkodie got to do with the people that showed up? Because and who says Sarkodie is promoting this album? I just don't get the correlation. They should just be open-minded. Let's hope for more things so that our boys, they should also have these experiences. These boys that when they are talk, most of them, it's their first time travel. And they didn't go with their managers too. So the organizers had to play the role of event organizers, event promoters, managers to these artists. They do a live video. They were comfortable. So I think we should try and pick them up, let them know that we appreciate the courage they put in being the first to do something like this when the COVID thing, because Charlie, when they open the thing, the anxiety of people even come out after COVID, knowing the number of people who have died, the fact that a lot of people to a lot of places to their restrictions, the lockdown, and they say there's a new variant in town, all those things. But they were able to be bold to do their thing, and this is what we the Ghanaians that Ghana people have say bigger picture no operating the bomb with them to me it's a stupid thing the person said.
Easy.
Not because the second person from home, but the whole thing about is stupid.
Easy. Assemble you. How are you?
First things first, should I also acquire UK, but I can't back them up. Was first things first, they put out the image. If they did not put out this image, we wouldn't have been a lot of kerfuffle.
You feel the wrong word.
Kerfuffle.
No, kerfuffle is in the quiet.
Man, you're quite Twitter. But then yes, they pulled up the event. First of all, I was really sad the managers were not there. That one there. Ideally, Charlie, UK applied the SCA me could be, but I come cram a bag. I think this person is practically trying to get jab Sarkodie because Sarkodie was like the creative director of the whole party in the park. Right. For Sarkodie's album, yes, probably he's not promoting it like the way we would have expected him to. He's doing his best, but it's Sarkodie. If it's Sarkodie, we expect it to be wild.
Yep.
That is the standard he has set for himself, and that's the standard that people look up to him to. But then, like I'm saying, this fan is definitely someone who's not a fan of Sarkodie, and will take any small thing as to jab Sarkodie. First of all, Akwaba organized the show. Sarkodie was in charge of creative direction, not advertising. So even if people did not come, it's not Sarkodie's headache, because his own is to give you a nice stage performance that would throw the crowd. It's not to drive the crowd into the whole section. Also, this I think this image was taken in the earlier parts of the show when it began. That's why I'm saying I'm still blaming the organizers for, because there's no need to do a real shot if it's not by force. You can post the nice angle. We've seen in Ghana that while they went to play a show, it was a Eastern region, said then Crawford 20 billion and they winning it. That's in Ghana. So even if it happens in UK, it's no big deal. At least if 10 people came, those 10 people, the next time these boys will go, will attract 100 people, 1,000 people. Probably what I would say is a negative is because the organizers are seasoned organizers. This is not the first time they are organizing it. And yes, we've been through a lot. But then they knew all this before they decided that they would do it. You get it? But then at the end of the day, with the fuller pictures that we got, there was a reasonable, sizable crowd, considering also whatever the UK has gone through with the COVID issues, was they were heavily hit. It's not like Ghana here where Yafana Royal, a lot of people died in the UK. So you should understand that people might, in as much as they use the restriction, people might feel, nah, I don't want to go. Like that phobia is still there. But then the place, from what I saw, was filled. The only picture I saw which was not filled is the one that everybody is posting. But from the videos, from the artists, the crowd reaction, I think it was perfectly on point. This post is a diabolical post. It's not something we should even entertain as Ghanaians. We should promote positivity.
Okay. So Nelly at Benetton Nelly.
I know Tia Stoneboy fan. Matthias here.
Like I will talk some give you, but unfortunately,
Tilly Stoneboy na here yanko. Beka say 100%. Why you man? Beka say we cry here. Say Sarkodie inti. Yes.
Tilly thinks your comments. Then I'll start here. Dumb.
It lacks wisdom.
Sound about what come. It's dumb. It's it, and it lacks wisdom. Okay, and. I want to be also here then.
Diabolical.
Being funny, yes, yeah.
What's diabolical?
Charlie, so I don't get anything to talk again. Oh, you know, simple. And next time, there are so many positive videos and pictures out there. Why are you people? Why are you Ghanaians? Why are you like that? The beer negativity and I'm moving here and I'm with the barbon thing. Meanwhile, at the end of the day, the thing they go well. Anyway, may I shut up, make nobody control me too as well. Time catch. Today, 1 or 2 fans or not.
Oh, it has finished.
Yes.
Oh, today was getting fun. I was looking for the last person to blast. Then we skedaddle.
You get more to talk?
Yeah, let's do.
Alright, so our time is up. We're bouncing out to the studios. We're going to take our last words from these two great guys. And then we're out. Who do I start with? NYB?
Ladies first. Yeah, so.
Ladies first.
Tomorrow, if you are watching this on Wednesday, today at 7 p.m., please tune in to OneplayAfrica at Twitter Space or Tilekenipa Twitter Space. We have a conversation every week. We bring you Oneplay Space where we talk to important voices on important issues. It's not if Schwarzenegger said there's no nah. This is big conversations that what you know you can't enjoy, I must say. But you have to tune in, learn. We all have to learn. So Oneplay Space, 7 p.m. sharp. We are on it. And for you that love BB Naija, hey yeah, we'll be bringing updates. I talk about the sweet succulent boys in the house. See the way my mouth is shaking and lifting. They are juicy like that. So we're bringing the updates. What I see is what I talk about. I don't lie, I don't add, I don't remove. So please watch that on OneplayAfrica Space, and you can follow OneplayAfrica on all social media platforms for updates, and me Tilekenipa Part 2 on all social media platforms for updates. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Ladies first,
Alright guys, so first things first, Sarkodie's No Pressure album is coming out on the 30th. The same way we did for Indishe, please go on all available digital stores and stream Sarkodie's No Pressure. The track list is out, so you can go check it out. Probably even get a free read before you even hear the songs. Plus, no fugazi in your mouth. So I'm going to become one same later, but I'm saying you're on papa power woman tea. About to tea. About to come once.
Maybe I'm
But then also follow me on social media at NYB_live. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel at NYB live. Yes, and on Facebook is let's vibe.
Alright, so let's vibe. We're bouncing out to the studios. Charlie, I'm Joseph AB. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Joseph_A_B. I'll keep it short like that. Bless up, stay safe. Always remember that you're loved. We out. Peace.
Oneplay. Add class to your music.